In the round of 16 of chess.com Global Chess Championship, we had Nihal Sarin taking on world number 2 Ding Liren. It promised to be an exciting encounter, but in the end, Nihal completely overran his opponent, scoring 2.5 out of 3 games itself. So instead of the match lasting for 4 games, it was completed in 3 games. And today I have with me Nihal joining in to review few of the critical moments from the games, from the match, and to tell us how it felt to beat such a strong player like Ding. Nihal, hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. Thank you.
Nihal, fantastic performance. Are you happy with your quality of play to beat Ding?
Thank you. Yeah, very much. It was just a great opportunity for me to be able to play against such a strong player, and I just wanted to show my best chess, and I think I managed to play some really good chess, and also he was not even close to his best, so things fortunately went well.
Let's have a look at the game and then you could explain us like why you felt he was not at his best, because I thought that you played really well, you made a lot of great moves, but where was it that you felt that he could have done better? So let's have a look at the first game, where you were playing with the black pieces. I think one of the very key moments was when you went rook b4. Let me just flip the board, you are black, and he played his queen to a2 here. And I was commentating live and I said, okay, I mean the computers are suggesting a move rook a4 when you take, but it's very difficult for humans to play this way because you lose your d5 pawn after it, and it's not so easy to assess this position. But you played it, you played rook
Uh,
a4, so just take us through your thought process there.
yeah, it was not at all easy to judge for me as well. My other option I thought was like to play rook c4, for
Right,
example,
right.
but then white could play some moves like rook a7. I don't know. I think this is also unclear, but rook a4 just felt like an interesting way to create an imbalance, and I I was just hoping that the a pawn would be very strong. And
Hmm.
practically, I thought it's much more unpleasant for white to play.
Right, and when this happened, sorry, you played a3. He took queen takes d5, queen e4. Did you assess this position as like better for you?
Uh, Yeah, I think so. So when I played Rook A4, I'm pretty sure I had seen Queen E4, Knight D4, Rook B8, and I thought I'm doing it.
Yeah, because you played rook b8 in like 2 seconds,
Yes.
very quickly.
Yeah, I think we both missed that there is Queen A1 check.
Ah, yeah, queen a. Exactly. I also, I mean, the engines show that as equal, but I didn't get it. Like the position after this, and this is like sort of fine for black, for white.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. How is this fine for black actually?
I don't.
Uh,
I think you have to play something like Queen F3 or something. Uh,
D6? Ah, some Rook C2.
yeah, Queen B3, Queen F3 is okay. Queen C2 is okay. All these
Mm-hmm.
moves.
Yeah, probably Rook ending is very much foldable even if you're pawn back.
Hmm.
Because white cannot really create a pass pawn, I guess.
Right. Ah, you mean yeah? If you lose A3
For
for D5.
example, like yeah, Queen C2, D6, Queen B2, for example.
Hmm.
Should be a fairly easy draw, I imagine.
Right, because D7, Rook D8, and then you both sort of trade these
Yeah,
pawns, and
yeah,
this should be a draw.
should be.
Right, and then you went knight. He went knight D4, and this very nice moment came in here where he went rook E1.
Yeah, I think by after knight d4 rook b8, it's very hard to play white's position already because rook is coming to b2 and then white is completely passive and also the pawn can can get very fast sometimes.
Hmm. Hmm.
And after knight a5, queen e2, I thought it was. So yeah, when I played queen e2, my idea was that like if he doesn't play rook e1, I thought rook b2 and a2 for example.
Absolutely. It's just over.
Just crushing, and he has to go to e1 to chase my queen, but then I have this trick. Then white's queen is very passive,
Right.
and like after a2, he cannot attack the king or bishop.
Yeah, that gave you 1 point lead in the match, and that too with black pieces, which is actually quite a big start. Uh, I also noticed yesterday that you were making your moves faster than usual. Was it a conscious decision?
Not exactly. So this game, I got some time advantage from the opening, and then I thought my moves were fairly. I
Straightforward.
don't know. Somehow I felt the position fairly well. I think so.
Mhm.
I was able to find plans without too much difficulty.
Got it. Okay. Let's go to the second game. And here we are looking at, yesterday I asked the chat that would you guys like me to do something like a series called Nihal's London System, because now there are so many games that you have played in the London that it's a very it's like your opening now. You've used it in the final round of the Olympiad. You've used it in very important events. Just tell us a bit about how you have approached this opening. How have you learned? Is it through just games that you have played online and learned that? And this new move C3, what does that signify? Just a bit on that.
Uh, so in London, I've been playing for a very long time now. Uh, I don't remember how exactly I learned it first. I think I used to think there was a very old series by Simon Williams on chess.com, I think. So, with some basic plans, which was really nice. And as we know, he loves pushing the edge pawn.
Yes.
Any nice attacking lines, especially in these G6 systems. And the thing with London is it can be very solid and moves are very easy to.
Hmm.
It's very easy to play, and especially for rapid blitz, I think it's very good to have an opening where you can just make decent moves fast and just be solid. So I thought it suits me well, and
It's
uh,
your kind of system.
yeah, perhaps.
Right.
And the C3 moder it's like it's an attempt to avoid this London's without E6. There are many. So if third move bishop f4, for example, there are all these systems with c5, e3, knight c6, and let's say knight d2, and here there are like so many options: queen b6, knight h5, bg4. Like there are 100 options other than e6.
Hmm.
So, and especially this queen b6 is like if black knows it really well, it's
Yeah,
kind
this
of
line is, I
forceful
think you
people. Yeah,
can sort of solve it, yeah, like if you're well prepared.
yeah,
Mhm.
probably. New ideas keep coming here
True.
and there, but still, it's so the c3 is like trying to cut all this, and if c5 white takes, it's one option, and play can get quite sharp after like e6, b4, or e6, bishop e3,
E6 bishop.
bishop e3
Ah, bishop E3. Okay.
also. So so after he played e6, bishop f4. So this
Now
is
we
the
are
time.
in sort of the
Yeah.
main territory, but he had this very interesting plan. I have not seen it before. I don't know if you have, to put bishop on c6 and then knight d7.
I haven't either actually.
So this was the
It
first
was
time that you sort of saw it, and I think black, when this came, I thought black has a nice position here. Did you also feel so?
yeah, it was. It seemed very solid for him, and but I was not like worried as such because I was also pretty solid, but I okay, there was no hope for an advantage here.
Right. Did you think like he can play like c4, queen c2, move the queen, then b5, b4 here?
Yes, that is there, but I did not really calculate too much. I was just making moves at this point.
Hmm.
After c4, it's also interesting to just take and play a3, and
Ah, right.
black doesn't really. It's not easy for him to break on the queen side, and white can, I guess, play some slow moves like f3 and just I don't know. I don't know how exactly
Hmm.
because knight on e5 can it looks a bit what to say like f6 might
Right.
tap it sometimes, but like you can eventually get the knight out.
Hmm.
Should be for example like knight e4 f3 knight d6 knight g4 become knight f2 play e4 something like this. Should be.
f3, knight d6.
Maybe like knight g4 knight f2 and
Ah, okay, got
play
it.
for e4 or like g4 just solid position.
Right, right. So it's a playable one.
Uh,
And we move on. Like, the game went on. You played some fine moves here. And now it started to get a bit worrying for him when, he went back and you started to look for some attack here, which happened after h4, h5, knight g5. Because these are the two sort of weak spots in the camp,
mhm.
and I was expecting that some sacrifice will come, but there was this brilliant moment. I don't know if you saw it later.
This bishop g6, yeah.
Yes, but the thing is, like, if you take here, then
Yes, yes. I
take,
saw it on stream yesterday. Yeah.
and then there is this bishop, I think bishop f7 move.
Was it here or the other line?
No, so the thing is, like, if you take, then there is this check and you lose the rook.
Uh,
So
but
therefore you went
probably,
g3. Sorry?
but probably it's a different line. Yeah, I think.
Different, huh?
I, I think so because bishop g6, f g6. So I think white takes the knight probably.
You mean here?
Yeah,
Knight takes, yeah.
I think
Rook
this.
takes.
Yeah, rook e6, bishop and queen g5. I think probably you're talking about this line.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sure, sure, sure. Sure, right. Take, and bishop h2. Correct. And
Yeah,
then you
because
lose
in
the
other
rook.
portion, I think black can just take king into f7.
You mean here takes, takes.
Like, bf7, knight f7. I think black can just take the king.
Yeah, yeah. This also correct.
Yeah, so no, I had not seen any of that actually.
Because when you played g3, I was like, oh my god, if g3 is for for sacking that at the end to stop bishop h2, this is too deep.
No, 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 I did not see. I just wanted to like have a look for the game.
Right, and your typical g3 king g2 is your style of play, but bishop g6 here, did you consider, like, in general, not because of that, but like because this sorry, knight e6, this does look tempting.
Yeah, for sure. Somehow it did not cross my mind here. Like
Hmm.
if I'd seen it, I'm pretty sure I would have gone for this.
Got it, because here this looks very strong.
Hmm. And
um
bishop on queen g5 is very strong. Now there is no.
right, now there's no bishop h2 at the end.
Hmm.
Right, you went knight h3, a3, and this was suddenly looking dangerous for you, and I was very surprised that Ding did not take here.
Yeah, yeah, of course. And no, this was just a shocker. And yeah, this at least this clearly shows that he was definitely like not playing close to his best because generally Ding should see this in like a millisecond. So
Because when, let's say, a position like this, would you assess this already it's dangerous for you?
yeah, for sure. I was a bit worried here. I did not know what exactly to do because rook e3. I think black can just take rook d3.
Yes, e1 is hanging at the end.
So, yeah, I was. I think I was thinking of sacking here.
Bishop g6, huh?
Yeah, but it seems black is still very strong. Take sticks and queen d8 is strong.
Correct.
Maybe like queen e5 check, king f7, rook d6. Don't know if I'm losing, but I mean, at least objectively this is not nice because piece is a piece.
Yeah. He seems to be holding this together. There is this unbelievable move here. I can't even believe that this move works. Maybe you have to explain it to me.
Bishop f5 or
No, no. G4.
g4. Wow.
And you are ready to give this up and just take here. Crazy.
Yeah, I'm still trying to understand how this is working.
Because you don't even have a threat, it seems to me, yeah, here. Like H6 maybe. It's a slow attack.
H6 queen f6 is a threat.
H6. Here. Yes, okay. Queen F6.
So I'm thinking like for example black goes f6
Yeah.
plus rook e6 queen e1 is probably good for black.
Right. I think H6 you have to do.
King f7. Just h7.
Yeah,
Wow.
H7 means. So he has to go King H7.
Now you can maybe take on f6. Rook f7 take on e6.
And then E8 is in trouble. Okay.
Wow. It's very 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 difficult. I would have never found this.
Yeah, this I guess no one, even in classical game, might be
Yeah.
difficult. It's one of those moves, even if you see, you don't trust yourself to make it.
Yeah, it just looks so slow.
Right. But he didn't take, he took on C3, then you took on H5. And here I was worried because you had like a minute and a half, I think, and you had come down to like 20-30 seconds. And
Yeah.
considering that you had won the first game, I thought you might as well repeat. How difficult was it for you to sort of make this move Queen E3?
It was a bit difficult. So I thought maybe okay, I was in trouble this game. I thought I did not really like my position towards 10. And I thought I should be a bit better and taking a draw is good, just stabilize and play the next game. But then I thought you're not going to get too many chances against a player like Ding, and
Right.
I should. And if I win this game, it's going to be devastating for his chances. So I thought I just have to. And again, having that 1 point margin is gives some like gives some more room for risk. So I thought I have to make use of my chances.
Fantastic. And actually, once you played it, I think he also E5 wasn't great. There was knight D5, but also knight
Yeah,
G4.
I just missed that somehow.
No, but I think knight G4 equally strong because you're threatening queen H6.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
and rook C2 came, and you won this game.
Yeah, if not for Rook C2, he can still at least practically sort of hang on
I think there is this idea here, which is this one, which is also crushing.
here. But Queen f6.
Queen F6 and this somehow this move.
Oh wow. Yeah, Queen G6, Rook E6. Okay, this side is nice.
Yeah, no, take this.
Rook E6. Ah, sorry.
Yeah, if rook e6, there is fe6 and bishop defense, but just take, and if he takes with the rook e8, so yeah. But rook c2 was just the strongest, and you finished him off amazingly well. And then we moved to the last game where you had the black pieces. Such games are quite tricky to play because a draw is enough, and I
Yeah.
think Ding with white is never easy. You chose this opening, which I think Hikaru played with Ding also in the last round of the candidates. Very critical game,
Yes.
must win.
Uh-huh. It was a bit different. I think that started in a different order, but it came down to a very similar thing.
Ah.
But
So the fact that you played some moves, like firstly b6, I don't know if this is theory or you just played it.
uh, B6, I knew this move.
Hmm.
Uh, I think it's very slightly more precise than careful because I don't know if it's a big deal. Like castle, maybe white can play like bishop b3, b6, knight e4. It shouldn't be much, but just unnecessary to allow this.
Right.
So if you start with b6, you just stop
You
like
stop
bd3,
knight e4.
bd7, and yeah, but it's just a very nice solid position.
Yeah. Played e4, bishop b7, e5, knight d5, rook e1.
Actually, I was looking at the moon knight e4. I expected him to play knight e4. He took a very long time for e4.
You mean here, right?
Yeah, and there are some tricky lines here. So knight e3. I'm
Ah,
pretty
yeah,
sure
yeah,
I would have just castle.
yeah. Hmm.
So knight e3, knight takes e5 is interesting.
Oh, knight d1.
Knight d1, knight b7, and there is this threat of check. And three pieces are just way stronger than a queen.
Yeah, sorry. Check here and rook d1 is just over. So
So I guess I have to take on b2. Then okay, like knight d8, knight c4, knight e6.
crazy line, yeah. The knights are gobbling up everything.
Yeah, fe6, bc4, and white is a pawn up, but this might still be defendable for black,
Hmm.
like rook c8 or king e7. But why go for this?
So you might have, if even 94, you would have castled. But then
Yes.
this position, maybe it's slightly better for white or not really.
Uh, I was very happy with my position. I thought now I think white would love to have his pawn back on e3.
Yes, for sure.
Like d5 square is just so good for the knights.
Hmm.
Like black and I think it's very easy to play like knight f4 or king e7, rook d8, knight f4.
Right,
Just
right.
knight is just too strong on d5. So
Rookie one he played. I think the fact that he was in a must win also played on his mind here because it's not easy to win on demand sometimes.
yeah, and I think he was clearly tilted after missing knight into h5 in the last game.
Right.
Yeah.
Bishop e7, and I think knight c5 excellent move, takes, and I would say that you were in great form can be seen from this move knight b4 because it was clear that he is looking for these Greek gift sacrifices here,
Uh-huh.
and very instinctive reaction is to just go h6, right? Just stop that stuff.
Yes. Uh, it's yeah. I think black's position is really nice anyway, but the night before it's just trading queens and
But no, I mean
I
to see this
uh,
final like queen
uh,
d3 here.
I suspect he might have missed queen d
Hmm,
when he went for bishop c1.
correct.
Yeah.
And you also like this is where I thought that you played really well yesterday in the sense that even in moments where you have the lead and so on, you were sort of uncompromising. Like you were finding the best moves, which happens quite rarely from when people are leading in match format. They take practical decisions, but you were trying to find the best moves all the time.
Sort of, but I think this is also extremely practical because, like, if you just trade queens in this position, it's just a very nice endgame for black and close to impossible to lose.
Correct.
I thought it was just yeah.
Yeah, here the match situation sort of kicked in with queen takes because there's this very nice move. I don't know if you saw it, queen c7,
So, oh no, knight c2, yeah,
a knight
not
c2
really.
and bishop f2 tricks in the air.
Is white just losing here?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. Queen c7, I did not just looking very briefly at rook c8. Same idea, but
Ah. Then he
yeah,
would trade maybe. Yeah, also this looks strong though.
yeah. I don't know why I didn't go for this. Yeah, it looks absolutely miserable for it.
No, but I mean whatever you did was also great because in the
Yeah.
end
Also,
he
I was looking at, I was mostly considering between taking on d1 and playing bishop into f3. That was also interesting. I thought.
bishop takes f2, huh?
No, sorry, bishop takes f3
Ah, f3.
and take knight d3
Oh,
just to
nice.
force matters. I don't know how this. Is.
Rook e2 maybe.
Yeah, and Can I take bishop f2?
Yeah, bishop f2. And if
Works.
rook f2,
Queen d4.
yeah, exactly. This is over. So king f1. But this already looks.
Yeah, like I don't know.
Yeah, here it seems like maybe rook c8 perhaps or something like that. You are still doing very well. But this is exactly what the match situation. I mean, at the end, a
Yeah.
draw. Here, there is no question that you will draw the game. I mean, he has
Hmm,
no chances to.
right.
So you went
I missed
here.
bishop d2, but okay, it was not a.
Yeah, takes rook c1. You took
Yeah.
the pawn, and
And I guess this is the safest. There's
yeah,
no or anything.
he offered a draw here. On I don't know who offered a draw.
I did.
Ah, you draw, and he accepted it. Okay.
Yeah, just like f3, bishop e4, and I think it's probably just very bad for white here.
Yeah. Nihal, this is a great result for you because you now qualify to the top eight, where you will go to Canada. I think the that would be very exciting, right? To play like on the screen, but in person.
Yes, yes, I am very much looking forward to it. It will be, yeah, it will be great experience.
So your opponent is Aronian now,
Mhm.
and I think the format would be same or would it be different there?
It is 8 games this time, so
Acha,
I
eight.
assume it's like 2 days and 4 game match.
Okay.
I think so.
Okay, so this will be very, very exciting, and we will all be rooting for you going there. So, best wishes to you on your event, and also while you will be there and you will be playing, at the same time, your friends will be playing here. The death match. Any thoughts on this match, and what do you think?
It will be a very interesting match, and it's a these matches are a great initiative by ChessBase India.
Thank you.
Congrats, it's really nice.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Do you think that there's a favorite in here, like I know both of them are very strong, and when it comes to classical chess, their rating speaks for itself. Like both are 27-30 approximately. But when it comes to, let's say, rapid blitz and so format, do you think there's a favorite here?
I think at least Arjun is more known for his rapid bit skills, and Dukesh is clearly focusing on classical, but uh, I don't know. Like last, I played him in Calcutta last year, and I found Dukesh really strong. I played only Blitz, but
Hmm,
I found him really, really strong. And if he takes it seriously, then he's like as good as anyone.
right.
So it'll be. I think it'll be a very close match, and definitely will be very interesting to follow.
Well, thank you so much, Nihal, for those insights. And Nihal, what will be your next event before Canada? Are you playing something?
No.
You're not playing any event, and so this year end is like Canada, the finals of the Global Chess Championship. I think you will also play the Tata Steel Chess India Rapid and Blitz,
Yes. Yes.
and after that, is there anything else planned towards 2022?
Uh, think World Rapid and Beats, and that should be.
Okay, but no classical events.
No, I think no.
Okay,
Do you know where World Rapid and Beats will be?
no, it's not yet
Still,
declared. No one
still.
has any idea.
Mhm.
But Nihal, see you soon, and also best wishes. Thank you for sharing your analysis. To beat Ding in such smooth style is phenomenal. Take rest.
Thank you. Yeah, bye.